The service has issued warnings for severe weather conditions, including heavy rain, thunderstorms and heat waves affecting multiple provinces, notably Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. In KZN, a yellow level 2 warning indicates the potential for severe thunderstorms that may cause localized damage to infrastructure, property and livestock. In response, the KwaZulu-Natal Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Cogta, has activated disaster management teams to monitor and address potential impacts. KZN Cogta spokesperson Senzelwe Mzila joins us for more. Senzelwe, I appreciate your time this afternoon. Now, walk us through the specific measures that KZN Cogta has implemented to prepare for the current severe weather warnings issued by the South African Weather Service.
Good evening to you, Hugo, and good evening to your viewers at home. Yes, disaster management teams have been placed on high alert across the province. This follows the weather warning that we've received from the Weather Service, which indicates that the province can expect severe thunderstorms today. We have also received a warning in terms of severe thunderstorms, disruptive rain, and heat waves that can be expected by the province. We can report to you that the MEC for Cogta has placed disaster management teams on high alert across the province. This is to ensure that they are able to respond swiftly should there be any incident that occurs. The department is also working together with the municipalities to ensure that information is distributed to communities to ensure that our communities, specifically in the areas that are expected to be affected, are aware and take all the necessary precautions.
So let's talk about some of those precautions, Senzelwe, for some of these communities. What are they expected to do? I'd imagine that if you're in a low-lying area, then you're expected to move to higher ground. So let's talk about those individuals. Let's talk about the elderly or those that are physically handicapped and have no capacity. Are you at all assisting these individuals?
Okay. Well, in terms of the warning that we've received, we are expecting disruptive heavy rains. We are expecting severe thunderstorms. We are also expecting in some of these areas hail. There's a possibility of hail. So there's a number of interventions that communities can make to stay safe. I think the first one is specifically for communities that are in low-lying areas or that are in areas that are prone to flash flooding, that you must always seek higher ground should the weather conditions change. The second thing that's important as well is for our communities to stay up to date at all times pertaining to weather conditions, as well as motorists. If you're embarking on any journey, first check the weather forecast so that you ensure that at the places that you go past, the weather conditions there, you're fully aware of them and you're fully aware of what to expect when you get to your destination or what you can expect on your way. The other thing as well that we probably want to mention as well is that with the Department of Cogta, we've got an army of community development workers who are on the ground. And these are people who are working in the province's wards, who are ensuring that such messages, when we receive them, they are able to be disseminated to community members, and there are loud hailing that takes place to ensure that our communities are fully aware.
Now, how are disaster management resources being allocated across the province to ensure timely responses to potential emergencies?
Well, the province has got disaster management centers across the province. We call them district disaster management centers. And through these centers, they are able to coordinate a response to disasters across the province. We also are fully aware that resources within government are not at their best, but the department, through the leadership of the NEC, Reverend Buthelezi, is doing its best to ensure that resources are allocated and that municipalities are capacitated to be able to respond better to such incidents when they occur.
Now, there have been some incidents in Umzinyathi and Umgungundlovu districts as a result of the rain and thunderstorms. Can you give us an update on how you reacted to those particular incidents?
Yes, there was an incident that took place in Umzinyathi district, specifically the area of Ward 1, Umvoti local municipality, an area called Mpulwane, where about 700 people were affected by hailstorms, a hailstorm that hit the area. The disaster management teams were swift to respond to this incident, and together with social partners, the municipality, and a number of line function departments were able to respond to ensure that the communities do receive the support that they needed. This support includes intermediate support to the affected families. We had over 200 houses that were damaged badly as a result of this severe thunderstorm that brought hail to this specific community. There have been also a number of incidents that have occurred in other districts within the province, specifically your Zululand district, KZN district, where our teams were able to respond swiftly there as well, working together with land function departments and municipalities.
Senzelwe, it's no secret for the last maybe 18, 24 months, KZN has been in the eye of the storm, if you will. Now, how is KZN Cogta addressing the challenges posed by climate change and its disaster management strategies? Because it almost seems like it's a permanent fixture for you now.
Well, the reality of climate change is with us. And one of the things that the MEC for Cogta, Reverend Senzelwe, has been emphasizing is the need for us in how we plan as a department and in how we do things to ensure that we factor this reality. I mean, one of the things that the MEC is championing right now is a special grant that he feels must be devised and it must be implemented and given to municipalities, even at a ward level basis, so that our municipalities are better able to respond. You'll remember in the month of June, July, we had those wildfires across the province where significant damage took place across our province. And so through that intervention that is being proposed by the MEC, we are potentially looking at having interventions across municipalities that are going to be able to assist them. We also are working on ensuring that our municipalities are able to respond better through capacitating them. Here we're talking about giving them support, giving them resources, and also ensuring that we train them.
Senzelwe Mzila is the KZN Cogta spokesperson. Appreciate your time speaking to us about the disaster challenges that they've faced.